Look at that. Nice deployment. Semi-deployment. How smooth was that, man? Right on the markers. Nice. Okay, before the next one comes in, I'm going to do it. I might do more than one PTC here. Hey folks, how you doing? You well? How's your weekend going? Where are we? Saturday, isn't it? It is Saturday, isn't it? Horses want to get a bit of action going on. I'm gonna come back to the action in a minute. Got quite a lot going on in this sort of like short-ish show that we put together for you folks. We're going to be going into a replay of Storm Eunice this time last year, folks. This time last year. Well, this time last year it was kind of almost over, wasn't it, Jilly? 7:37 max. We're in the last hour. Wow. Nice Ram Max. Interesting history on truck. Gonna miss it. Oh. Fair play to you, man. That's what the paddock's all about, is the crazy stuff that goes on the road, along with everything else. This young lad down here wanted me. All right, mate. Give him a little wave there. He's and his dad down here. All right, son. How you doing, mate? Hello to the family down there and a few other people round the corner. A little bit of a sticker parade going on. But listen, folks, we are here to kind of celebrate this time last year when things went absolutely insane for Big Jet TV. Unfortunately for us, it was the perfect storm at the end of the day. It was a Friday. Everybody was advised to stay indoors because of the fear of flying sheds, of which I had been hit by one already. In Amsterdam the previous day. Well, my car had anyway. You got to be a member to know what I'm talking about there. But basically, I'll tell you in a second. So nowhere near the kind of conditions that we had this time last year. Bit blustery this morning. But obviously we've come out for the afternoon session with arrivals on the left-hand runway. But yeah, yes, last year by this time luckily for me, the debacle happened at was it the Corendon? It was the Corendon, wasn't it? What's going on here? Let's just, is the old camera taking a little bit of time to wake up, son? Wake up! Oh, there he is. Yeah, it was the Corendon, wasn't it? Yeah, I woke up in the morning and I was like, oh, I was having breakfast. I looked out the door and I was like, oh, blimey, that shed's a little bit close to my car. I can't remember parking it that close. It was basically wedged into my car. Fortunately for me, it happened on the property of the hotel, and so therefore all the claims were handled by them. Everything was done by them, and I was very, very fortunate because it was a rental, obviously. So fair play to the Corendon for sorting that out, and whomever the insurance companies. It looks like Eater's 320. Of course, we obviously want to talk about your members are on chat right now, probably mentioning things that may have happened during that day. I want to hear from pilots as well. Anybody who was flying on that day, anybody who was working airside on that day, maybe from everything. Just bring it on chat and let's talk about it, because it was a crazy day. And to celebrate, we've obviously come out to do this sort of like double bubble show for you, where we're going to run this through till probably, I'd say, about 5:30, maybe a little bit later, so that you can settle in for the evening and have something decent to watch. It's an hour long, and it is the best of Storm Eunice. Obviously, I think, what is it, 5.7 or 7.5? Is that on YouTube? 7.5 million views on YouTube so far, the whole thing, which is what, 8 hours long? Julie, did you say it was 8 hours long or something? Yeah, just under 8 hours long. So yeah, crazy day. You just did not know what was going to happen next. Ooh. Dropped fire. Yes, a lot of people who have now been members for a year, to the day, literally, joined on that day, found us, obviously, through social media. Twitter went absolutely mental. Of course, it was a lot of the celebrities that got involved, that sort of like really boosted it, I would say. You know, kerosene. No, nitrous oxide, or whatever the hell it is that you put in a turbocharger, in a supercharger. That's the celebrity audience were the supercharger, but also the great thing was the interaction with the audience, with my members, because it was just great to have them experience it with me. It was just insane. What a day, man, what a day. And no doubt we will have another one, but the great thing is that everything has to go out to these pilots. And of course everybody who works at the airports as well, handling everything remotely. We've got an A380 inbound, I think, folks. Singapore Airlines A380. There's a nice shot. Hold on a minute. Let me. I've got a truck in the way on that one. Let me just get that bank shot. That's coming over the house, over your house in a few minutes. Well, you're just going to hear it, Chilly, because it's already in the clouds. And there's your 380, folks. Stay tuned. He's geared down already. Been on finals for the best part of 5 minutes from about 10 miles out, locked onto the ILS, the instrument landing system. Final checks complete. Maybe a little bit more flap depending on his approach speed or her approach speed. But of course, that the great thing is that there's a simple knob on the panel, at the top of the panel, which is airspeed, and you can literally just knock that down a few notches if they want you to slow to sort of like 120 knots or whatever it might be. Autopilot is now off. Yeah, lots of people reminiscing about that day. And of course we got so much feedback from, I'm going to come out quickly from that one, folks, sorry, because I want to get this 380, but the feedback from pilots was just phenomenal. News channels, in fact, ironically enough, Julie, I got a message from that woman from CNN again asking, you know, I know it's been a long time, do you mind if we got the camera crew in London, like when you get back from Dubai, can we do a piece then? It's like, blimey, you know, okay. Oh, flipping heck. yeah, a year ago, a year down the line, they still want to do it, but yeah, this is big, isn't it? I mean, look at the size of this thing. Yeah, Qatar 380 went around twice, landed on its third attempt. One more go and she would have had to have diverted. I think the whole country stood and gave them applause. Come on, girl. Yeah. Big old Rolls-Royce engines on her. All of Singapore Airlines. A clean bird as well, man. Looks like she's been recently cleaned. Big downwash from her. Look at that, man. Straight down the centre line. Gosh. Beautiful, man. Slight bit of tiny amount of crosswind. Oh yeah, listen to that. Look at the horizontal stabilizers shuddering from the vortex, the flaps, that the well, all the flight surfaces, you know, especially the speed brakes on the wings and the reversers, all that turbulent air shaking those. Still going, man. She's still going. Fair play. Wow, she's gone up still, hasn't she? It's Qatar's freighter once again. Lightweight. I think that might be full of. They've been down the local polystyrene factory. Oh yeah. Oh, beautiful, man. If you're into aviation, man, and you see something like that, really, it is just phenomenal to see those effects. Hear the whistling. See the flaperons moving on the wing there, behind the engines. Ooh, that looked like a pretty rapid sink rate. And then he or she pulled it back. It's a funny one because I do, you know, I met some fella in the shopping centre the other day. Came up and said, "Love your channel, Jerry. Love your channel." The wife. I think she's a pilot, BA or something like that. Loves your channel. Just always laughs when you say he. But I do try my best to sort of like keep it as across the board as possible, and of course correct myself when I need to. But really, to be honest with you, these pilots, nothing special about being a female pilot these days, folks. It's or any time, to be honest with you. I mean, let's face it, the first person to circumnavigate the Atlantic, wasn't that a woman? I mean, you know, wasn't it a big deal? You know, to be honest with you, could have been a bloke, could have been a woman. Who cares? You see a female pilot these days, you see two up at the front. You know, it's great to see, but it's no surprise to see it. You know. I think it's fantastic, mate. And to be honest with you, the way that sort of like some of the videos that you see online, you know, it's male and female. It's just it's so cool to see. Like cool being pilot. I would urge anyone to sort of like, because just planes are quite heavy on that cockpit stuff, and of course the reason why they do so much is because they obviously they've been around a long time. They work with airlines, and they obviously plan a lot of stuff with the airlines. Everything is pre-recorded. Of course they film it, they video it, they take it back, they edit it, they give it to the airline, and the airline say, no, can you take that out, can you take that out? But these short landings, these bursts of pilots landing from different cockpit angles are fantastic. Just Planes is where you want to check that out. They're on Shorts actually. They've got some really good cockpit videos. Of course, that kind of thing we cannot do, so we leave it to the professionals because we can't do that sort of thing live, obviously. Was it? What was the blue airline with the 350? The French blue. French blue. That was it. Yeah. Is it French blue? Yeah. French B. Yeah. Yeah. With a 350. I think they did one the other day landing at St Martin or something like that. It's great. And what is great to see is how calm they are in the cockpit, even when there are hectic conditions like we had last year with strong crosswinds or dodgy weather. They are always so very calm in the cockpit. You do see videos as well which are like, you know, crosswind landing at so and so, you know, but regardless of how hectic it might be outside, the pilots are just so so calm, and you know, the great thing is that with Big Jet TV we've had, since we've been going, we've had a couple of people who have literally gone through the whole process of training, schooling, then training, and then becoming a fully fledged pilot, passenger airliner pilot as well, folks, not just a PPL. Lots of people who watch the channel have already got PPL and so on and so forth. But it is great to hear that, and also it's great to know that people have overcome their fear of flying as well, especially a few who've done that after watching Storm Eunice, which is pretty crazy. Anyway, right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring the phone around this side so I can talk to the audience. This looks like a 220, is it? No, it's a 320. Sorry, Neo. See a little bit of wind conditions. That's their new Neo, isn't it? Because they used to bring their didn't they used to bring their 737 in here and their old CEO jet? Very proud of their new Neo. Wow, see, look at the even the horizontal stabilizers / elevators, sort of like flexing in the under braking, because obviously when you step on the brakes, it can, I mean, generally it doesn't, you wouldn't expect, it would be a very small portion of it, put it that way, but cause a little bit, sort of like tiny little bit of vibration, but wouldn't be on a new aeroplane, I wouldn't have thought, because you know, but most definitely it's the reversers, a culmination of the reversers and the speed brakes, the wing speed brakes, kicking up all that turbulent air over and across and under the horizontal stabilizers, which kind of make them shudder a little bit, depending on how much how much they give it, because you've got all that inertia going forward, haven't you? Especially on a big thing like a 380, you've got all that inertia going forward, and you're doing everything you can to bring the aircraft to a stop, and you would expect things to, because you know, I mean, when you're sitting on board the aircraft, as soon as they touch down, they give it big on the reversers. You can hear all the stuff sliding forward in the overhead lockers. Say that again. Get a lousy shot. Great when you see the keys. The runway keys, got a truck, and then got a bus. Oh, very calmly done. Very calmly done. You see the sock, you can't even, actually the sock is, that is how much straight down the middle it is. Okay. Maintenance team given the go-ahead to cross the active runway. Possibly the incoming aircraft being asked to slow a little bit, but that's being towed off to a remote stand, probably over the other side by T4, this side of T4 I would have thought. Wow, big one going out of the right runway. I will do. I will do. I will do. Stand by. Big left-hand turn. That's going to be. That should come in the side here, I think. That one. Stand by. Let me bring the phone over here. Let me bring the phone over here. Okay. Okay. Sorry, what did he say, GP? He said that they would accept them back if they did more than one. Oh, right, okay. Have you got? Can you take a screen grab of that and send it to me, GP, please? So I can see his name and everything. Yeah. Tinternet. I remember when the internet started, I just could not understand how it works, mate. I was like, really? Email, really? I don't know about that. But anyway, there we go. Brian Owen has upgraded to Superclass. Brian, a very good afternoon to you, and thank you so much. Appreciate that. We got a lot of people tuned in right now. Foxy B, Randy Bushbaum. Let's just, folks, can you keep the individual hellos to just a sort of like single hey everyone sort of thing, and then just get involved in the chat rather than sort of like, if you can. I don't like to sort of like police it in any way, but it's a bit of, let's have a little bit of etiquette in terms of letting the aviationists talk amongst us who want to talk about aviation, maybe things that were happening on that day and all that kind of thing. Screaming Emu, also the 320 FMS is very different from everyone else's. So the 320 flight management system is what we're talking about here. But Screaming Emu, is that not the case of sort of like all of the Airbus type, you know, in terms of training pilots? And of course that is something that we're going to be really concentrating on next week, folks. We are all week in Dubai. I will read out the itinerary, but we're going to be spending a day, well, best part of a day at the Pilot Flight Training Academy. We're going to be live there. So if there's anyone out there who's sort of like, well, any pilots, I'll just say any pilots who maybe want to sort of like want to change, are looking for a change, who maybe want to fly something bigger, or maybe somebody who wants to change their you know, location, like I did when I was 33 years old. I moved out to Los Angeles and took the bull by the horns, and you can literally do that as a pilot. Go and live in Dubai, and you don't have to do it forever, you know, do 10 years out there or whatever. Live the life of luxury. Literally, they really do look after you at Emirates Airlines in terms of your accommodation, in terms of your health care, and all those sorts of things. And of course, if you fly the 380, you get to fly all over the world. And of course, 777s as well, you know. We're going to be talking about the cargo stuff. We're going to be visiting the Flight Simulator Center with the A380. So, you know, even if you're somewhere at a regional, well, not so much a regional, but yeah, Airbus A350. of which Emirates are buying or have actually signed an order for 50 of these beautiful airplanes. Not sure if they're 1000s or 900s. I wouldn't put it past them to be 1000s. And if that's successful, that line, then I would imagine that they will probably switch also to the A350 freighters as well. Airbus doing very well with their orders at the moment. But listen, look, you know, if you're a pilot who's maybe on the 320 or on a 330 or an Airbus or a Boeing 777, and you fancy a change, if you fancy a switch, then, you know, honestly, we'll be giving all the information next week when we're in Dubai. And also, folks, don't worry, we're going to be filming the planes as well. We have 4 hours, yeah, you heard it right, 4 hours at the runway at an intersection point where we're going to be filming the activity at Dubai International. It's going to be absolutely epic, folks. Let's give them a little. Let's just give them a little look. All right, fellas. Now look on your phone. Look on your phone. It's only a bleeding video. Ben Brown, Emirates have 350 900s on order for delivery in 2024. Thank you, Ben. They are 900s. There we go. I just felt that because they were on the 777-300, that they might go the 350-1000, but no. Happy with the 900. I've seen a pilot throw one of those around the sky at Farnborough. Incredible how amazing that thing is in display mode. Yes, tax-free, mate. It's tax-free, folks. You know, I mean, really, if you're sort of like in your 30s, I don't know, whatever age, you know, you want to do it. If you're a youngster, they have the full flight academy there. You can literally the whole schooling and everything takes place there. So whatever your level is, obviously, you know, if you're right at the beginning, there's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Let's not beat about the bush on that one. It's not cheap to learn to become a pilot in terms of schooling right the way through and up to type rating, so to speak. But Emirates will do that. They have a flight school there as well. Got a couple of light aircraft, maybe even more, I think. They got a Learjet and a turboprop, so you can literally go right the way from pure rookie through the whole schooling academy, right the way up to being a pilot. Alternatively, also, if you are an existing pilot, I would say, put it this way: if I was flying like my niece's husband, what do you call that? Your niece's husband in your family? Yeah, what do you call it? So well, isn't it like something in law or something? Nephew-in-law or something like that. Anyway, but it's just awkward to say. Hello everybody and welcome. This is my niece's husband, you know. Anyway, look folks, we're going to be meeting Lee in Dubai and having a chat with him, but the bottom line is he went from from flying the 318s with EasyJet and then went to Emirates. Look at him now, flying the 380 senior first officer with Emirates Airlines, and we'll be meeting up with him. So literally, you can do it, folks. He was fortunate at the beginning, obviously, where he had his I think it was his grandparents very kindly sponsored him. You can get sponsors, of course. The good thing is that if you get a job with Emirates, it won't be very long before you pay them back. you know, in terms of the cost of learning to fly, so to speak. There are different options, of course. You can go elsewhere. You can take your PPL in a lot of different places. There is a lot of different schools, but you know, if I would say that, you know, if you're in your 30s or 40s or whatever, and you're looking for a career change in terms of your location, you know, bite the bullet. You can take the family. They look after the family. They have great schooling, you know. So it's just, there's no sort of like, if you've got pets, take the pets, you know, cats in gangs. Obviously not. Okay, yeah, that's right, yeah. Yeah, the house is fine, that's great, yeah. What else have you got? Like 15 cats. Oh, okay. Right, okay. But yeah, folks, we're going to be focusing. We're going to be with Emirates Airlines next week. A couple of days filming with them, and you can join in live, and we'll be putting questions as well to I think it's the Vice President of the Flight Training Academy in Dubai with Emirates Airlines. So, you know, but they do obviously have a website and all that kind of stuff. We'll be posting that, so you can find out all about becoming a type rate with them. I mean, I'm not sure exactly how long it takes, but I'm sure that somebody like Screaming Emu will tell us now. But the type rating from, say, oh, easy, long landing, bosh, ha! How about that? I don't know if that ever calls out. Oh, wow. This one going out there. Stephen Hawks, did you remember in the Space Shuttle Enterprise came to Stansted on the back of a 747? Oh, you know what, that did, didn't it? Missed it. JZ's Guide to Things and stuff, I remember. The shuttle at Stansted. What a sight that would have been. Anyone got any pictures of it? Did anyone video it? How long ago was that? Sailor Mike. Bimman didn't even use the whole runway, turned off at November 7. Nice bit of feedback, like that. Jazz views, a floater. You tend to find that sometimes when the wind is straight down the pipe, these aircraft can sort of like, at that point in time, you get it down, son. Throttles back. There's the flare. Very smooth. Speed brakes up. Reversers deployed. Decel. Wow. Right, okay, couple of new. JZ's Guide to Things and Stuff is a new member. Welcome, Jay. Dominic is a new member. Welcome, Dominic. I remember when the Shuttle 747, Chris Davis, flew over Birmingham, but it was such a cloudy day. Gutted. Only hear the engines and just think of what it looks like. Deb Butler went to see the shuttle at Stansted. Didn't get to see it close, but it was really impressive. It was a bit like that day when we were all in Brussels. Was it Brussels, Julie? It was Brussels, wasn't it? And I caught out the corner of my eye. Was it me who spotted it, and then you said, "Oh my God," and or was it you spotted it and I looked up? Yeah, you spotted it. It was the Doomsday 747, folks. Yeah. Yeah. Craziest looking machine, man. Crazy looking machine. Easy, son, easy. There we go. Get it all settled. Pull those throttles back. Yes, mate. All right, mate. Nice. Easy, son. Easy. Oh, Matt Weaver has very kindly gifted 10 Big Jet TV memberships. Great thing to do. Thank you, Matt. That's wonderful. Indeed, a nice one. Marianne Edwards, nice clear day. Can see the stacks. They're clear, aren't they? Yeah. Great to see, man. Fantastic to see. Look at that. If you've been gifted a membership, folks, come in and say thank you to your giftee. That'd be a wonderful thing to do. So Screaming Emu, lucky so-and-so lives 2 blocks from the ocean. Wow, yeah, that's cool. I mean, to be honest with you, yeah. I mean, the reason why I went to California was because I was headhunted there, and that's what we're basically doing here, folks. We're headhunting anybody who wants a little bit of change of scenery, like I did. It was pouring with rain when they called me. I was like, do I want to come to California? All I had to do was hold the phone up against the window. You could hear the rain just slashing down against the window. I was like, yeah. What, the Doomsday? Well, it can fly for like a month or something, can't it? The Doomsday. It's got refueling capabilities, hasn't it? It can stay up for yeah. It's like it's self-sufficient, I think, the Doomsday 747. But that was a pretty amazing catch, I have to say. But remember this time last year, folks, I don't know what time I got back home, but it was absolutely manic after the show. This time last year, 365 days ago. Wow. Oh, Jez White's booked Wednesday and Thursday off so he can watch the shows. Fantastic. It's the 2 days, isn't it? It's so cool, he's booked the 2 days off so he can watch the show. Really clean. See, no flaperons on the 350, just the outboard ailerons. And see that inboard speed brake as well. That kind of gets used a little bit. Look at the angle of attack when these 350s touch down, man. All the speed brakes up now. Of course, different aircraft have different angles of the undercarriage. The cart, you know, 767 has a forward angled cart. So those sorts of things you have to familiarise yourself, and that's what type rating is all about. And funny enough, when we were talking, of course, to the captain the other day with Emirates, with Sean, and he mentioned that literally the biggest thing that you have to work with if you're coming off a small aircraft is is the size of the aircraft. So a 318, obviously, you're taxiing that around an airport without any issues at all. But you get on a 380 and you've got this ginormous great thing with an 80-foot wingspan, sort of 3 times the width of the wingspan, 3 times the wingspan of a 320, for example. Maybe even more, I don't know, but even the horizontal stabilizers on the back of the 380, I think have the width of like a 318 or something like that. It's just enormous. So, but in terms of the flying of the aircraft, the flying characteristics, you really don't notice a great deal of difference. Maybe a little bit with the weight, you know, in terms of its takeoff roll and all that kind of stuff, but a very easy aircraft to type rate from, the single aisle Airbus to the A380. Nice. Seasoned single aisle pilot. See, he'd do well, or she. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Is this EK? Is this EK, or is this gears still up? That looks like BA. It looks like BA. What's going on with the camera today, mate? Camera's a little bit. It is Emirates, is it? Camera's a little bit. Needs to wake up, isn't it? Peter Scott, welcome back, Peter. An existing member, Peter, a very welcome back. Avro Arrow, Emirates EK31 380 heading your way, and there she is. Emirates quite strict with their gear down procedure, a minimum of so much in terms of distance. But this guy's still probably about 7 miles out. Look at that. Look at that vortex that he's created with that wing, man. Look at that. That's pretty insane, man. Here come the gear now. Lights look very odd on the 3. Blimey, O'Reilly. What's going on here, son? Now you can see what we talk about with the wake of the aircraft. You see the swirling of that cloud. That can be as far as 10 miles back from the A380. So that guy behind him is obviously a little bit more distance, I'd imagine, behind, given or being given by the ATC, a little bit more distance, as they call it, separation between the two aircraft, to so as to not, you know, he will have probably been not warned, but obviously made aware of that he has a heavy aircraft in front of him and or her, and therefore be prepared for possible wake turbulence. Sonny Schneider has upgraded to first class. Thank you, Sonny. David McGregor, we topped out. Wait, I've said hello already, fella. We topped out at 78 mile an hour at Wick Airport in Caithness. Unfortunately, our polytunnel didn't make it. Pete Scott. He's been trying to join for 3 months, but yeah, don't put yourself in the pocket. Oh, Avro Arrow, yeah, camera. Very funny. Ray loves seeing all the yeah, Screaming Emu. Is that something the aircraft will automatically detect? Caution, wake turbulence, or is that something that obviously the ATC will call out to them? Wow, Brandon Planespotter, I think it's an extra 3 miles separation for the A380. Yeah, look, you can see quite clearly that. Now listen to the engines. as the aircraft maintains its, you see little black plumes of smoke, literally, sorry to say, but coming out the back of those engines to maintain that, to maintain the approach speed. So you might hear the sort of sound, obviously. But that's why you hear a little power up, tiny little power up, as because if he's got a headwind, obviously he needs to maintain that that glide slope, keep everything on within the margins. This could be you flying this 380 in the future. Budding pilots. Nice, very nice. Got that front end up still. Nice. Big kick at a rudder. Split rudder assembly. Oh, hello. Nice. No fewer than, is it 181? Is it 181 380s or 130? 180, I think is around about 181, is it, or, it's 180. I'm sure it's 180 active A380s. I've got it on my notes, mate. I'm just trying to, with all the other numbers I've got in my head. But it just goes to show a high capacity route with Emirates, and those aircraft are literally full, all of them, 400 up, something like that. And because a high percentage as well of the passengers going out to Dubai and also coming in as well are transit customers. Transit, read all about it. Stagtastic. Junior Jet Club. Revel, loving the view from the paddock. Yeah, fortunately the weather's been favourable recently, so the field has dried out, giving me enough grip to get over here. Oh. Wow. Zurich and Geneva are busy today then. Nice, sitting on the mains. Pratt & Whitney powered jet. Nice. Those little PWs can kick a certain quite a serious amount of thrust out. I mean, Kathy Williams. According to the documentary on Emirates ICE system, only some 250 A380s were manufactured. Yeah, a very small amount of aircraft. I thought it was more than that. I thought it was about 500. 118, my apologies, 118, not 180. 118 A380s Emirates operating, which is still a massive number in it. But to today, folks, it's all about the celebration, because obviously, you know, we're flying out on Monday, so going to do a show tomorrow just to oh, look at the vortex, man. Look at that vortex on the left side. See where the air vortex is meeting the heat. That's an incredible phenomenon, one which we don't see that often, but when the vortex, and that's basically coming off the wingtips and the outboard flaps, the outboard section of the flaps. Kind of crazy thing to see. Physics in motion. Matt Weaver going to re-watch Eunice tonight. Well, Matt, right after this show, we're not even stopping. We're going to play out the best of. So if you want to watch it all compressed into 1 hour from 8 hours odd or near to it, then stay tuned. 1 hour and 5 minutes. Yeah, it's 1 hour and 5 minutes. Yeah, it's an hour and 5 minutes. Yeah. What would you say about an hour and 5 minutes? Oh my goodness me, right, okay. Right, folks. Yeah. Okay, we're going to, what we're going to do is don't go anywhere. You don't have to press any buttons or anything like that. Right after this 777 has touched down, what's behind it? It's another triple. We'll get two of them. That's not a 777, that's a 330. That's a 330 and then a triple. Okay. Deborah Sherwood, are the runway lights on, or do they switch them on at certain time for light level? Deborah, you basically answered your own question there. Yes, if it gets dark during the day, if it's a stormy day or something like that, they will run the runway lights. I would imagine that they will be light sensitive, a bit like your modern day lights in the cars. They will come on automatically at certain times, just in case the controller's having a tea break. Only joking, of course. A big drooping undercarriage on the 330. You know, when I say all our thoughts are with all the folks in Turkey, they are, and Syria, of course. Still finding people alive in the rubble, which is amazing. 10 days or so after the event. Big up to the emergency services, and of course the volunteers who've flown out there. We've got a lot of English folks out there, and I guess people from all over the world who are helping with the rescue operations. Great to see. You know, their efforts being rewarded literally continuously with finding people still alive. Amazing. I heard about one fella who was pulled out of the rubble. He still had his phone with him, and he sent a message to his wife or something. His wife was having a baby. He was rescued, and now he's able to he's been reunited with his newborn baby. Just amazing stories coming out of that. So folks, we're gonna be live tomorrow. Look out on the on your notifications. That's important. Subscribe to the channel if you want to, of course. If you want to get updates on Big Jet TV in terms of what we're doing, our shows and so on and so forth, you will get a notification if you want one. If you want to turn the bell on and all that kind of stuff, it's up to you. Be great to see you here. We'll be live tomorrow for a slightly shorter show, because we've got to get ready for Dubai on Monday morning. We're flying Monday morning. We've got to get ready for the show. Get ready. So, are you ready for this, folks? You're gonna watch this. This is gonna be fun. seriously though, if you weren't with us last year and you missed Storm Eunice, if you were, where the hell were you? It's just, it's funny, I play golf every now and, well, once a week. Every now and then you meet up with people and they're like, and you're like, oh, okay, so what do you do? Oh, well, I do live. Oh, really? Yeah, okay, it's interesting. What's that then? I said, aviation. And they're like, oh, great. You can kind of tell when someone's like, not really interested. But, it got on the subject of like, what were you doing, you might have seen me on, the viral, with, you said, like, don't watch TV. I'm like, okay, were you on Twitter? And I don't go on Twitter, so what were you doing during Storm Eunice? Oh, I don't know. When you're watching TV? Oh, I don't know. So, the amount of people who are like, oh, blimey, yeah, I remember that. Flipping heck. But every now and then you're like people who just completely clueless. Who the hell was this bloke? Anyway, it was fun. It was manic, absolutely manic, and I want you folks to all experience that right now and enjoy it. Sit back and crank it up. You can pause it, of course. Can you pause it? We're going to leave the comments running as well, of course. Now listen, folks, watch the video. Leave your typing till later or tomorrow or whatever, but blink, literally blink, and you will miss it, because I've compressed this right down to just over 1 hour. So literally blink and you'll miss it. Look out for Qatar's 3 attempts and all the other crazy stuff. One little thing that I've got here, which I just want to read out quickly from somebody in Nats at ATC who sent us a tweet. AD Dolan says, on the 17th of February 2022, London was braced. Oh no, that was, sorry, this is him. That was my tweet. I was like, blimey, hold on a minute. AD saying, and he's with ATC, I think, 10 missed approaches in a row was certainly interesting, but nothing we aren't trained to handle, and that is the big thing that we have to give massive respect to all these folks, not just here at Heathrow, but also all the other substations of air traffic control around the country, and indeed, handling all that traffic at once was a monumental effort, and of course all the folks that work airside at London Heathrow as well, and the other airports around the UK, who really got it really bad that day. They were put into their proper training. That's where it all meant a lot. Right, okay, folks, we're going to grab this 777, and then we're going to switch straight over. I'm going to break everything down, and I'll get back. By the time I'm back, I'll be able to switch it on and carry on watching it. So enjoy it anyway. Don't go anywhere, folks, because it is definitely worth it. And share it if you want. It's up to you. Okay, GP. Time, have we? It's been some time since we saw that livery. Oh wow, yeah, nice and smooth. Big truck, of course. Right, folks, are you ready for this? Here we go. Enjoy it. 1 hour and 5 minutes of Storm Eunice. Brace yourselves, we'll speak to you in a bit. Okay, GP, run VT. We've got the crew from ITV, Britain's busiest airport. We've got Jimmy over in the terminal, I believe, who's looking after this, that and the other, with all the delays and stuff and all the turmoil that's going on in there. Potentially, I think at the moment, things are kind of okay. Winds, like I say, folks, expected to intensify around about 10 a.m. Although I have to say, let's have a look at that windsock. It is horizontal at the moment. Oh, Virgin flights from the US have been cancelled. Jilly, can you copy and paste that into a WhatsApp for me? That's a lot there. Another Virgin ship. Here we go. Yeah. Easy. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Big old power up there. Rain's back. So now they've got rain and winds. Easy. See how the Brits do. Oh. Oh. Easy. Here we go. Oh. It's the passengers you've got to think of in it, like three go-arounds before we went live. We'll get one, man, we'll get one. Oh, easy. He's gone. Didn't like that. So the Italians, 0 for 0. Easy, there we go. He's down. Well done, mate, well done. Wow! Oh, he's off, a bit off centre there. Oh, easy. Oh, you don't like this. Blue skies, man, look at those blue skies. Yeah, here's a go around, number 2 GP. It'll be a bumpy ride up as well as coming down. Wow. Okay, gear up. He's happy. Oh! Easy! The only time that he'll literally get it straight is just before touchdown, when he'll kick the rudder, but at the moment still flying it in sideways, still crabbing it in. Now he's starting to kick the rudder. Oh, I don't reckon he likes this very much. Fair play if he gets this one down. Oh, fair play. All the passengers looking out the left window like, which direction are we actually going in here? Gone round, it's an early go round. Is it wind shear? Is it wind shear? Gear still down. Yeah. So this is when the oh, and there's another go around way out. Blimey, there must be some serious wind shear action going on. Fair play, this fella if he gets it down. Oh, yeah! That's number 5.
How close did he get to landing?
20 feet, maybe a bit closer. About how close we are to the ground here. But just caught by wind shear and wallop, up he goes, and that's why his gear's still down. So that would have been, you know, the on the flight decks, quite dramatic. Obviously, it's you know, the automated systems would have called out wind shear. Wow, this wind is serious now, man. It's really, really serious. That's the furthest out go around I've ever seen in my life. He's only just taken off. Oh my God, this is insane. Bloody hell. This guy wants to get home, doesn't he? Sod it, I've got a game of golf at 3 o'clock. No, I'm not. Cancel that tea time. Hit the ball with a driver, it'll go about 3 feet. Wow, man. I bought a flask of coffee, but I'm going to struggle getting any of it in my mouth. Come on, mate, you can do it. You can do it. Oh, there's a lull. There's a lull. Get it down quick. Get it down quick. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Hurrah! The passengers. Oh my goodness me. Fair play, mate. Yeah. If in doubt, give it a clout. Just get it on the ground. He's over Brighton. Oh, this is go around, I think. Is that a go around? Or is that just a power up? No, it's a go around, mate. That's another one. He's given up. We're hearing that possibly the Dreamliner has diverted to Geneva. The van is wallowing. Easy, easy, easy. This is really strong. Oh! Oh man! Fair play if you make it, mate. Fair play if you make it. This is nuts. This is insane. Go on, you can do it. You can do it. Come on! Oh! No! No! Come on, mate! Get it down! Get it down! Go on, lad! Oh, yeah! Oh! Oh, yeah! Oh! Oh, hold on a minute, it's not over yet! Yeah! Well done, that man or woman! Fair play! Oh, big barrel loader for the reverser as well, just to make sure. Whoa. Oh, hello! Hello! Oh, he's still going for it. Go on, son! Oh. Oh! No, no, he's not having that. He's not having any of that. That's wind shear. GP, that's go around whatever number it is. Wow. Look how bumpy that ride up is as well, man. Look at that. Dirty configuration. Get that gear up, mate. welcome everybody. Great to see you here. Hope you're doing well, hope you're safe. Look after yourselves, get the popcorn and just sit back and relax. There's another go around. That's go around number 13, I think. Oh my goodness me. Watch these wings flexing, folks. Watch him paddling. Look at the plumes of smoke coming out of the engines. This is all manual landing as well. Manipulating the throttles, battling with the yoke. He's going around. Wow, man, that was nuts. Up go to gear.
What go around number is that?
I think that's go around number 14. So we're already halfway through the Storm Kira go arounds, and we've only been live for an hour and a half or something like that. Just keep me a ride. Come on, mate, you can do it, you can do it. Third attempt, come on. Bring it in. Here we go, here we go, here we go. He's going, come on. Oh, here we go, nice big pocket of nothingness at the moment. Well, it is on the ground anyway, I don't know about up there. Yeah, that'll do. You're down. Hey! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, he's down. Even the horses are getting inside there. No, 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 he doesn't like that. There's another one. Look out. Wow, it's gone up quick, man. More wind shear. More wind shear. Yeah, he's going around. It is a white knuckle ride, I have to say. Come on, mate, you can do it, you can do it. No, no, he's not happy with that. Another one, Jilly. Okay, this is the TAP 320 Neo on its second attempt, folks, in from Lisbon. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, mate, you can do it, you can do it. Come on, come on. Hold on to it, hold on to it, hold on to it. Oh my God. Oh, this is nuts, man. People on board inside. Come on, mate, you can do it. Get it on the ground. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, no, 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 no. See, now that wasn't wind shear, that was a pilot induced go around. Get that gear up. Is that number 17 or 16, Julie? I don't know. Second attempt, I think.
of the first 777 go around, if you know what I mean. So many things going on that flight deck right now. I don't know if you've ever seen any onboard footage of these guys landing, especially the Boeing, because obviously it's got the yoke between the legs, and it's a lot more exaggerated, the look of a Boeing landing in intense winds as opposed to the Airbus with the side stick, because you just don't get to see the movement. But this is really intense when you see the Boeing yoke, and of course he's manipulating the throttles as well, keeping the aircraft in a straight line at the right speed. Everything has to be absolutely on par with what it needs to be. And of course, right, second attempt for San Francisco. Play. Oh, fair play for getting that one down. Trying to stand still is one of the main things that we're having to do here. But I know. Oh no! My thing bomb's fallen off. Stand by, I reckon I can grip. There's another missed approach, GP. Okay, so this is the first attempt from Jersey. Wow, he must have taken off in some pretty dodgy conditions as well. Okay, so this is the second attempt for this 777, isn't it? From Nassau. Is this the one from Nassau? GP, copy. Bluetooth onto that one. Okay. Just hang up here, hang up. Flexing, man. Oh, he's got it. Oh, watch the rudder. Yes, well executed. Very well executed. Still looking at rudder input, man. That's when you feel the whole thing lurching, literally, as a passenger. For Myrtle Avenue, there's some families out. Oh, here we go. Big one coming. Oh, I heard that one coming. It's a bloody freight train. Oh, mate, I can hear that coming over the bushes. Oh, I swear there's a shed in there somewhere. 3 minutes from touchdown and 24 hours from Tulsa. Are you sure? Go on then. Go on. Drop it. Yeah, nicely done. Fair play, nice one, man, nice one. Oh, sink rate, sink rate, sink rate. Oh, mate, no, is it? Oh, fair play. Oh man, fair play to this fella or this lady. That was nuts. Fair play to that pilot, man. He was coming straight at us. I was ready to run or jump or whatever it might be. See you. Take care. Britain's busiest airport, folks. Okay, we're all on our own now. Wow. Okay, intense one. Hold on. 70,000 people watching, I think it is now, Julie, is it? Oh, 80, sorry. What's 10,000 amongst friends? Wow, this guy's low. This guy's really low. Look at the flaperons moving. Look at the wing. Look at the ailerons and the flaperons. He's down. Okay, that's Radio 2. Want to have a quick interview at 12:30. These gusts that we've been getting have been pretty intense, somewhere in the region of 70 mile an hour, between 65 and 70 mile an hour. Absolutely incredible, man. Yeah, this could be a little bit of fun. And lining up behind him from Moscow, the Russians are here. Definitely not Zane Dunning, that Dreamliner that I caught earlier, because he's sitting at home. All nice and cosy with a cup of coffee. Oh, Gareth, good to hear from you, mate. One of the 85,000+ people tuning in live. Oh, mate. Go round. Wind shear. Very calm, Captain. Okay, folks, sorry about that. We've had to go around, but stay in your seats, obviously. We haven't reached the terminal yet. Okay, folks, here come the Russians. Yeah! Now, I've got to say, the Russian pilots, they don't mind a little bit of dodgy weather, so let's see how these guys handle it. Crabbing, look at him crabbing, man. Go on, son. Oh, okay, tippy toe. Is it too cold? Yeah! Big swing, man. Whoa! Look at that rudder input. Oh my goodness me. Fair play. Fair play. down, he's up, he's down. Easy. No, he don't like that. He's gone round. PM tonight. I'll be sleepy none eyes at 10 o'clock tonight. Nope, he's gone round. Wind shear. Good luck with getting your flask out of the case, Jerry. Surely not. He's going to do it. Oh, he's down. Fair play, mate. Fair play. I can't see. Looks great to me. Flipping it. Whoa, man. Sorry, folks. This guy can't, surely not. Oh, okay, there's it. Hey, no, it's not. Oh my goodness me. Oh well, this may be the last you hear from me, folks, before I get 300 odd tons of flipping gear landing on me nut. Tons of undercarriage alone. The big behemoth, double-decker Airbus A380. He's going around. He's going around. Flexing, man. Nice. Nicely executed. Hello. Wow. This is a big bird, man. Yeah, big shout out to all the teams on the air side as well, folks. You've got to remember all the crews who've got to unload these aircraft as well, driving their vehicles around the aprons in treacherous conditions. Got to give them a big load of applause. Okay, so somebody calling me. Is that the BBC calling me now? I don't want to be finding me when I'm right in the middle of a... Stand by, GP. Hello? Hey, how you doing? Okay, yeah, we just got an A380. Can you stand by, or do you want to? Because I'm holding the phone up to me head. Can you hold on a second? Stand by, stand by. Okay, you see these big plumes of smoke coming out the back of the engines here, folks. That's the pilot manipulating the throttles, keeping the speed up, keeping the aircraft in the right direction. There's a lot of work going on inside that cockpit. He's made it further than the Qatar. The phone's just gone down. Oh yeah, nicely done. Nicely done. Oh, he's very low. He's very low. Just checking to see if he's going to land it. Looks like he's got it. Winds are gusting. Yeah, very skilled Indian pilot there. He's down, yeah. So obviously a lot of very happy passengers. But yes, of course, like you said, you've got to think of all those folks who are on board the aircraft. Okay, folks. Right, got to stop all these bleeding interviews. All these people coming, messaging me. I've heard from them for about 20 years. Funny as hell. Gilly, I'll come to you in a second. Stand by. Hi, Nat. Here we go, second attempt, little less blustery. Like I say, look at the exhaust plumes out the back of the jets, out the back of the engines. That's him manipulating the throttles, keeping the speed up. You don't want to come in with too low speed. He's going to get it this time. Come on, son, you can do it. That is insane, man. Still struggling against the conditions there. Look, gear going up. Uh-oh, big one coming, big one coming. How are you going to do that? Okay. Well, his mate didn't make it earlier on, did he, this TAP jet? I think he went out, he went back, he diverted, didn't he? There's a lot of very nervous passengers on there right now, and even me, I would be, I've got to be honest with you. I'm not... Oh, Bosh! Get it down, mate! Yeah! Okay, 777, here we go! That's the Singapore Airlines 777 that went around just about 20 minutes ago, folks. Popping it down on the left side. Whoa, man, no way the swing there. Wow, 185,000 people watching, are you sure? It's quite high, it's quite high. Ooh. Wow! Is that a whole crowd of people watching it in a bar or something? With a what's that? Flailing Arm Emporium. I think the Channel 4 good crew gave up. Here we go. Come on, mate, come on. Bring it in. Egypt Air. Where we are. It's not like number 42 Acacia Avenue, is it? Altitude, speed. Pilot working away at the controls. Managing the descent, managing the speed. Okay, this is a 777. Boeing 777. Don't dive towards me, mate. Don't dive towards me. You're okay, you're alright, you're alright. Hey! Oh man. That was a big wing dip, man. Look at him having to control that side slip, mate. All our AVGEEK fans around the world will love that. Saudi retro. Bring it in, son. Hey! Wow, look at the wings flexing, man. It's one of yours, eh? these SFOs turned around and said, listen mate, I don't mind having a go if you want to hand it over. Go on it, son. Beers are on me if you bring her in. Okay, side slip. Standard procedure approach here, folks. Feeling right about the controls. Oh, high-sided vehicle. I can never know. Just the undercarriage alone, 35 tons, folks. She's a big aeroplane, double decker, 70-foot tall tail on her. Here we go, this is better, nice and straight. Look at the ailerons, man. Bosh! Flipping it. Yeah! Awesome! What's the nature of your emergency? Got a shed stuck in me car. Oh, easy, easy. Hold it there, hold it there. Whoa! 205,000 people watching. Welcome everybody to the craziest, maddest live stream aviation channel. Oh, easy. That was heavy, man. It is just going mental, the chat. Probably a Trent, maybe a Trent 1000 going off to market. Trent 1000, get them on it wrong. 3 for 2, 3 for 2. Pound of bananas. Little Air Serbia 319 in it. It's what you pay for in the morning, yeah. Fair play, nice little bit of manipulation on the elevators there. Caitlin Moran on Twitter is partially to thank for this. Her feed is where we picked Big Jet TV up from. Caitlin Moran, Jilly. Who's Caitlin Moran? Oh, he's gone around already, man. He's had enough. That's Dreamliner, innit? Got Channel 4 News running across the field to interview me. Chelsea FC. What are they saying? Stop! Ah, no, sod that. Stop watching Big Jet TV and watch it. So we're encroaching on Chelsea FC's press conference. That's hilarious, man. Oh, that's funny. Oh. but folks, let's get up to 100,000 likes. How about that? Nicely done. Yeah, that sock's turned, look, it's facing right at me, which makes it, to be honest with you, a little bit easier for them. Channel 4 News, folks. So we've got the pilot of Queen of Hearts, his wife is watching, and he's a member. Not glitching now, is it? Wow, it looks really high. Yeah! Come on, let's go for a run. Look at him in the back. Come on, keep up, son. Retrieval, retrieval. Retrieval. Settle your differences with Airbus, man. It's all shake hands and be happy. That was a bit nose up, wasn't it? Ooh. Look at those wings flexing, man. Jump on the reversers. Stay at me bonnet. Look at me bonnet, man. It was clean when I started out this morning. Now these flipping horses are just rub their noses and lips all over it. They're watching the TV. Watching it on TV. Go around, go around. sending you a year's supply of lens cleaners. It's a big old lump to get on the ground, isn't it? Oh. Come on, Sam. Here we go. Bring it in. Oh, look, he's very subdued. Dance of the ailerons. Look at the outboard ailerons, man. Bosh. And she's down. Oh, bits flying all over the gap. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. Greg James tweeting about you. Greg James tweeting about us, Jimmy. I don't know if Greg James looks, forgive me. I'm sure he's a very famous individual. Easy, son, easy. Flipping out. He's a little bit over ambitious on the elevators there, wasn't he? Wow, he greased that one. Bosh! Nice! Being very flirtatious with the elevators. Nice. Check out those reversers. Big old set of clamshells on it. Whoa! Oh, this is the Malaysian 350. Beautiful aeroplane, look. Aero livery. Commentate on the races. And they're off. Go on, son! Good clean jet. See it thump the deck. Clean, man. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. No, this is the special livery China Eastern, isn't it? Yeah, nice. It's a good looking aeroplane, this. Getting a bit of downwash now. Yeah, oh, getting a bit of downwash there. That's an aircraft that's now joining the back of the ILS, so the pilot will now be telling the tower fully established 10 miles. Something like that anyway. This is the Jambo jet, as some people call it, in from Nairobi, Kenya Airways. Look at that wing flexing. cluster of 380s today, but the big one that we're waiting for, of course, is the 747. Just massive, isn't it? The engines are a little bit smaller on the OD of these Trent 1000s or the GE9X. I'm waffling on really, aren't I? I don't really know. Virgin Atlantic. Nicely done. Hot, she's going in hot. Oh man, what a sight. What a sight. We waited all day for her. All day. And we've had such a lot of fun, man. Figures, numbers just been broken to pieces, smashed to pieces. Thank you everybody. Check in with Jilly. Jilly, is everything all right? Okay. Right, okay, well, we're going to wrap here. I'm just going to say goodbye to everybody, and I'll be back with you in a second, yeah? Still 71,000 people watching. It is just incredible. We really appreciate it. Thank you for all your support as well. That's what's really important. And the fact that we are able to deliver this to you and give you entertainment. That's what it's all about. So many new people today who maybe not specifically into aviation, but just loving the whole aspect of it. Hello, I'm talking, mate.